Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Welcome to the Iron Horse Route, home of the Denver and Rio Grande Western. This is Brian. I'm glad you're here, and if you're not already a subscriber, I want to encourage you to subscribe, because when you're a subscriber here, you get access to a lot of great model railroad video uploads. And so now that you're subscribed, we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy today's video upload, which is coming up right now.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Hey, good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? Good to see you, Norman and James. Thanks for coming, James. Mystic John, glad you're here. SRV John, good to see you, man. I think I saw Rick in here earlier. False Bailey, Rick. And I saw Jerry. Good to see you, Jerry. There's Jerry right there. Everybody, let's see if Jerry wants to come on in. Oh, hold up. I gotta add him. There we go. Hey, everybody.
What's
Got
up?
Jerry in the house. Good to see you, Jerry. How you tonight?
Good. How you doing, Brian?
Let me turn my thing up a little bit.
Can't hear me?
Now I can. I have my volume down kind of low.
Gotcha.
I've been out here listening to Psycho Killer for about an hour, so I'm a little weird. I just turned it off. I was in the short I did, and so I've been listening to it in repeat.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So
It make you a little crazy after a little while.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave BNSF, good to see you, man. What were you up to today, Jerry?
Just working. That's about
Oh,
it. Hey, everybody.
yeah.
Hey, happy birthday, James. It's James' birthday.
Oh, happy birthday to James. We will spare you the song. We've tried that before. It didn't work very well.
Yeah.
I think I was the worst part of it, but anyway, it's good to see everybody. Happy Friday. Glad y'all are here. Glad I'm here. It's good to have my work week over. It was a long one. We're in a stretch right now where, I mean, normal people don't get breaks. I get breaks and holidays and stuff, but we don't have a holiday for a while, so everybody's kind of trudging through right now because I think we've got about 4 more weeks till Thanksgiving, is it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So we don't have another break till Thanksgiving, and people at my work, we don't do well when we got to work 5 or 6 weeks straight without a break. And I don't know how normal people go all the time straight without breaks.
Oh, that's just something you get used to.
What is that, Jerry? Is that your scanner?
Yeah. Police scanner. I'm going to shut it off.
Oh, okay. I just wondered if you were listening for some trains.
Nah. Just listening to the coppers.
That's cool. That's cool. So, James, did you get any presents from anybody?
James said he didn't even want a cake.
He got no cake?
He didn't want a cake.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm not a huge cake eater, but oh wait, he didn't need cake. He got 2 Intermountain locomotives.
Did he?
Yeah. What's he need cake for?
Who did you get them from, James? Yourself doesn't count, though.
Yeah. Well, it does. I mean,
Really?
yeah, we'll count it.
Well, it's not a surprise. I mean,
It's his birthday. We have to count it today. So, what kind of, you said Intermountain? Tell us a little more about them. I'm interested.
Tell us about them, James.
Pumpkin pie. I don't really care for pumpkin pie. Do you?
Yeah, I like pumpkin pie.
I mean, I guess it's okay. It's good, like with ice cream and stuff. But I guess it's because I like the ice cream.
Yeah,
Veteran units. That's cool.
Which railroad did you get, James? CP? I like cherry pie.
Oh no. Ugh.
No?
No, man, that's probably my least favorite, and I don't know why. I'm not a big cherry fan at all, and then like cherry flavoring.
What's up with that?
Cherry flavoring is the worst to me. Like I could never drink cherry Kool-Aid growing up and stuff like that.
Really?
Mystic says that he doesn't think there's a pie in this world that he doesn't like. He's never found one. I don't know if I've ever had rhubarb pie.
No, I've never had rhubarb pie. How about Boston Green?
Oh yeah, that's good stuff.
You probably like coconut cream, right?
I don't like coconut at all.
Really?
I like fresh coconut, but that's it. Um, I don't like coconut. I don't like the the consistency of it. You know, when you eat it, it's kind of, you know what I'm talking about when you bite into coconut,
Yeah, it's
how
like
it's a little
custard.
different.
Like
Um,
custard. It's custard.
I don't know.
You don't
Now,
like it?
what
Yeah.
pie is nasty? Dwight's saying some kind of pie is nasty. I want to know what Dwight's talking about.
I don't listen to Dwight. He don't know nothing.
Oh, he's probably talking about lemon meringue. Lemon meringue
That's
is not bad.
that's pretty good.
It's tart. Um, now I can eat my weight in apple with ice cream and that kind of stuff. Anything, any kind of chocolate pie, that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
but you're eating it because of the ice cream, really.
Probably, yeah. But yeah, the coconut, when you bite into any kind of pie with coconut in it, it's got a texture to it that just throws me off, and I don't like it.
You don't like the little chunks of coconut?
Uh-uh. No, that little squishy whatever bite you get, I don't know. It's hard to explain. But when you bite into some coconut, you know it, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, good to see you, man. Pecan pie is fantastic, Dwight.
See, I don't think I would like that, man.
Pecan pie?
It's too sweet.
Not if it's got enough pecans in it. It's the pecan pie that's too sweet is all filling on the inside. It doesn't have pecans on the inside.
I guess maybe.
If you get it loaded up with pecans and not that sweet inside, whatever that sweet filling inside, if there's too much of that, I don't like it. Blueberry pie is good too, Dwight. We could eat strawberry pie. Pie is good too, Dwight.
I don't
I
think I've
like
ever had strawberry pie.
I like Dwight's pies. I have. Let me see if I can find. I have a mail call.
You do?
Oh yeah, I sure do.
You gonna open it?
Let's see if I can get my act together. Here we go. Things not where they're supposed to be, but so I got a mail call from Folse Bailey Model Railroad, Rick Bailey
Wow. Wonder what it could be.
in Pennsylvania.
Holy cow.
I don't know. You think I should just shake it real hard to see, Jerry?
Yeah, give it a shake.
I'm not gonna shake. It says fragile on it. It's fragile.
Fragile, huh?
Fragile, you see. That's a French word.
I hear an echo a little bit. You got something on?
Oh, I might. Hold on. Not that one. No, because I'm not on that one. Uh-uh. I don't
No?
think so.
Okay.
Let me know if it continues, and I'll do some research. But yeah, Rick sent me this. It was here yesterday when I got home, and I decided to wait to do this live with y'all. Thank you very much, Rick.
Well, those things have been showing up everywhere.
He spent a fortune on shipping.
Yeah, he must have. It's been shipping so many of them.
That's what I'm talking about.
He must like you guys a lot.
Oh, dude, it's really nice too. The cup's not cheap. I can tell you that. I can see through this wrapping that the cup's not cheap. I'm not
Wow,
even joking.
that's an upgraded one. That's nicer than mine.
Oh, is it? I got a
Yeah.
newfangled version.
Yeah, I don't have all that other stuff on mine.
Look at this, dude.
Wow. Man,
It's thick and heavy. Very, very, very nice. Look, that's an awesome logo. And then he's
Wonder,
got a QR code on the back
wonder if I could
too.
trade mine in.
Yeah.
Wonder if I could send it in for an upgrade.
Yeah. You could trade it in, I would imagine. He would probably give you a store credit on the one you have, and then you could just pay the upgrade amount, right?
Yeah, I didn't even use it.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, well, there. Shoot. You won't even get deducted for use.
No, I know.
Much appreciated, Rick. Thank you very much. This is a really nice one too, and yes, it is quite large, which is good because I don't like to use the ones that are super small. I got one from Sparky that's pretty big too.
Yeah, I think that's a 16 ouncer, man.
It might be. What did you get, a 12, Jerry?
No, I got the same one you got, just different color.
Oh, what color you got?
Black.
Okay, this is really nice.
Yeah, it's a good, nice cup. Nicer than the cups I have.
Is Rick in the house, by the way? He
Uh,
was. He was
was it?
for a minute.
Nah, he's probably putting his kids to bed or something.
Could be.
Something like that.
Could be. Although Pennsylvania, it is what time?
Just an hour.
20 to 7.
Yeah, it's 6:45.
Did you watch? Is Cuz having his stream, and did he say what it was going to be about?
No idea.
All right, I saw a video. I just haven't had a chance to watch it. I got home and tried to get this all together. Cup envy. Norman says that you have cup envy.
Me?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Now Dwight put out a video today. It said blooper Sonic. What was that about? Have you got a chance to see that, Jerry?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just showing people how he cleans his what do you call it?
Airbrush
Airbrush.
with the Sonic hair thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to go watch that. Is it cool?
It's like watching paint dry.
Oh yeah. Well, some people enjoy watching 3D printing, so
Yeah, that's boring.
yeah.
But no, I mean, it doesn't really show you it doing anything, but I guess it works.
You know what I was thinking about doing was 3D printing Iron Horse, and then like right about when it's almost done, recording some of that. You know what I mean? I think that'd be cool.
Say that again?
Like the 3D print the words Iron Horse, right?
Right.
On the 3D printer coming up, right? And when you can pretty much read it and it's almost done, take a video of it like that and upload that.
You could do a time lapse of it.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
It would be cool though.
Yeah. I was thinking so. Problem is I hate to stop my printers. I've got I'm actually trying to get certain ones printed up before Christmas in hopes that I need them,
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I got I did the Italian restaurant that's over there in the back corner of the Union Station. I did that one in Z for somebody, and it turned out really good. And so that dude actually asked me about assembling it, but man, I didn't want to assemble a Z scale model. Really, those are things that are a pain to put together.
He wanted you to assemble it?
Yeah, he asked me to, and I just told him it would be expensive. I mean, if you think about it, if you're going to assemble it for somebody else too, you want to make sure it's really good. You're going to spend 20, 25 hours doing it.
Think so? That long?
Well, if you're going to airbrush the all the parts, because you can't put it together and then think the guy can paint it. There's no way you could do that. That restaurant thing or whatever, that building has over 120 pieces with the accessories.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So I just told him it would take a long time. And but yeah, Norman, I think that would be cool to do a little time lapse at the end of that. Digger, great to see you, man.
What's up,
Happy
Digger?
Friday to you. It's still Friday for Digger, or has it turned Saturday?
Still Friday.
Okay. How many hours is he ahead of us? 6?
5.
All right. So he's 6 ahead of me. Gotcha.
Yeah, 6 for you.
How has your day been, Digger? As you get ready to turn in, probably. Or well, he usually goes to Vinny's, right?
Usually.
Digger. Let's see. Digger saying hello to everyone. Now, oh, guess who else I saw a video from today?
Arnold.
Mystic John.
Yeah, Mystic John did a live stream today. Did you watch it?
No, I was at work, but did he?
Yeah, but did you? You probably didn't get to watch it later, but
Yeah, I can. Was
yeah,
it? So it wasn't a video; it was a stream.
yeah, it was a live stream. He was putting together his legs for his layout.
Oh, okay. Well, what happened is I opened my phone and I got an alert that I thought he had just done a video. I didn't realize it was a live stream, but I just glanced and saw that it was him. Hey Lee, how you doing, man? Good to see you.
Hey, Lee. Yeah, he popped up.
All right, all right.
You think he
Well,
would tell me, but yeah, he didn't tell me. So I guess
oh no. Well,
no,
you have your alert set for him, right?
no, it didn't go off.
Oh well, that's true. Sometimes they don't, and a lot of times I'll get my alert a half hour after something goes live,
Yeah,
if not longer.
yeah.
So now you have officially gone dual scale now, right?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us
Well,
about
I mean,
tell us what's going on with the HO layout.
nothing.
Nothing. You bought something, didn't you?
Yeah, I bought some. I bought a couple engines, a couple cars. That's about it right now.
What did you get?
Um, I got a.
I've seen pictures, but I don't know exactly what it is.
Yeah, I got.
What's up, Steve?
Hold on. Let me. Um, hold on. Let me put you over there.
All right. Yeah, we figured we just have a chat tonight, everybody. I've been doing assembling stuff the past few weeks, and um, that becomes work.
I got them all from the same person, RJ78. He lives
Oh, okay.
close by.
You said he
So
lives close by?
yeah, about an hour. Um, so I got this. It's DC. Can you read it?
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you make
Okay.
me bigger and you smaller?
Oh, I can. Hold on. Let me figure out if I can figure out how to do it. I click this, I think.
Yep.
There you go, man.
Take that thing down below away.
Oh, here you go. There we go.
Oh
All
no,
right. Now you're good.
that. Right. See what it is? It's DC. It runs good, and he never put it together, and he bought it used, and the guy he bought it from never put it together. So all the handrails and stuff are in the bottom of the box. So eventually, maybe I'll convert this to DCC.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the paint scheme of it. It's heavy, man. Can't believe how heavy it is.
It looks really nice. It does.
It's a Kato, so it is nice, right?
Well, yeah, in my experience.
Right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Wow, wow,
It's crazy, isn't it?
it
Like,
is. It is. And the thing is, in your big old hands, the N scale looks like Z scale.
yeah, yeah, right. But yeah, so I got that.
And now I didn't know that Kato made a lot in HO.
Yeah, apparently. Me either.
Yeah.
But
Or I guess maybe it's just HO doesn't use Kato like we do in N. You
maybe
know,
they're
it's so
not
much
popular.
exclusively almost.
Yeah, maybe they're not real popular.
I don't know. Atlas Classic.
Yeah. So this is DC too. This runs good too. I'm not paying attention to chat, so now this I'm gonna change right away. It looks pretty easy. Um, I just watched some videos of it. It's an Alco.
Oh, that looks nice too, man. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
nice.
love that color scheme.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not real fond of the color scheme. I wish it was a Delaware Lackawanna, but that's all right.
Gotcha.
It's okay. Uh, in the back,
Wow. I
pretty
really like
nice.
that,
And
Jerry.
it's nice. It's just an Atlas Classic, so it's not super detailed, but it's pretty nice. I just noticed the horns. I don't know. I guess they're supposed to be like a little. Maybe they're broken. The horns. I don't know. I can't see them too good. I still can't see
Norman, I understand what you're saying. That makes a lot of sense.
what you said.
Well, Norman said that, Kato is Japanese, right? And they
Yeah.
don't have space, so they usually do in
Oh yeah.
because their houses are smaller.
Yeah. Yeah. But they do HO too.
Oh,
Then they
sure.
got
It's not,
this.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Whoa.
Yeah. Give me a good deal on everything, so I can't really. This thing, it's got sound in it.
Oh, wow.
Uh, somebody put a decoder in it, and one of the ditch lights doesn't work, but it runs really good.
Yeah.
So if worse comes to worse,
You
maybe
could just, yeah. I don't even have HO, but since the ditch light doesn't work, you could just send it to me.
okay. Uh,
'Cause
what do
that
you
looks
call it?
pretty. I mean, at least the box on the outside, it sure looks pretty.
Yeah, the box is pretty.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's nice. It's got nice detail to it.
So what kind of sound does it have?
I don't know what kind of decoder it is.
Okay.
It's got nice detail. One of the handrails needs to be fixed, and I think this ditch light doesn't work. But it's pretty nice. It's got good detail. I like the detail on it. You see the hoses. Can't see it.
Wow. Yeah.
The hoses are individuals. You know, it's,
Wow.
you
Sparky
can't.
jumps in. Listen, imagine this. You put that up there, and guess who comes in?
It's got little grab of the
Good
little
to see you, Sparky.
the little
I
what do you
see
call it?
that.
What do you call those? The
Whoa.
cut handles. The cut handles. But it's nice. I like it. I've seen it. He ran it for me, so it runs good. Um, just a ditch light, and I don't know if the decoder's got a problem, if it needs to be reset, because he said it makes an air compressor sound all the time. So I don't know. I don't care about that.
It said it makes a what kind of sound? What's up,
Uh,
Big Wag? Good to see you, man.
the air compressor makes it constantly goes off.
Oh. Huh.
So I don't know what's up with that. I have to check it out.
So when you get a loco that has sound in it,
Yeah.
what do you have to do to make it go? I mean, to make the sound, do you have to do anything else, or is it got a speaker in it and it's ready to roll?
Yeah, there's a speaker in there.
Okay. I've never I've never worked with DCC
No, nothing. You just put
or
it on your
sound.
you just put it on your track, punch in the address to the locomotive, and away you go.
All right. And so it doesn't matter what kind of decoder it has in it and stuff.
No, I mean, only some sound better, some don't.
I understand.
That's about it. And got this two Bowser cars, Seaboards. I just got them because of the switcher, and I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do, and so I don't know. Still don't know really, but they're nice cars.
They sure are. That's got nice detail.
Yeah, I got metal wheels. I don't know, if they're good couplers or not. I don't know nothing about the couplers. I got two of these different road numbers. And I'll get a couple more things. Maybe another engine. But I'm not going to get a lot because I'm not going to have too big of a layout. So,
Sure.
But
You've already got an excellent start.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So I think Sparky has like Conrail ESP or something. You pulled that box out and he showed up.
Yeah, that's how Sparky is. He's Conrail.
He's like a sneaky ninja.
Yeah, no. This is in a new box. It's a Atherin, ready to run.
All right. Oh.
Southern. It's pretty nice.
It sure is.
Yeah. I'm just looking at this is the first time I took it out of the box. I don't understand why it's hard to tell in this with the camera, but the ladder red is different than the railing red. Kind of looks shitty. Look like the railing red looks like crappy plastic. It's hard to tell. But the ladders look nice. I don't know why.
It's like they 3D printed it with a red filament, but the filament didn't match the paint.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think I'll paint them because I don't like them.
Are you able to pull them off?
No, but they're big enough that you can paint them. I mean, I won't spray them. I'll just brush them or something.
Oh, okay.
I didn't pay much for the car, so it doesn't have to look beautiful.
No, actually, if you mess up a little, sometimes it looks good.
Yeah, I mean, no car is ever perfect. I mean, weather up the railings. Yeah, maybe I could do that. That's a good idea.
Oh, sure, Jer. If you weather it a little bit, you can match it up easy.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah, John, I got this because of you, man. Because, figured, Mystic John. Because I know you like Southern. I kind of like Southern. I like Southern in the tuxedo paint. But, yeah, I kind of like it. It was a good deal. I mean, I think I paid like $15 for this car.
Great to see you, Chasco. How you doing, man?
Then this doesn't have a box, but he gave it to me, and I liked it.
Oh, I like the color of that.
Yeah, that's what I did. I like the color. It's a Richmond, Fredericksburg, and Potomac. It's a Virginia car. I like the color of it though. It's kind of, I don't know. It's kind. I don't know what it would be. It's like in between. It's not purple, but it's not quite blue. But I like the color of it. It's a Tyco though, but that's okay.
It's a what now?
Tyco car, I think.
Oh, okay. What kind of wheels it got? Has it got the right couplers and stuff?
Yeah, but they're probably junky ones.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
if they match.
yeah, they're probably not very good. I mean, I don't know nothing about
Yeah.
HO couplers. I'm used to micro trains.
Oh yeah.
So that's it. I got 4 cars and 3 engines. That's it, man.
Well, thank
So
you for the tour. I really had no idea you had gotten all that much. I kind of thought you had a couple of locos. I didn't know you got
yeah.
3.
Well, I mean, they were really cheap. So
Got a good deal.
yeah, I got a really good deal.
All right.
And so, like, yeah.
Well,
But
I think I'm gonna you should do a video weathering that thing.
it'll take 2 seconds, man. I don't think it'll make a very good video.
Well, no. I mean, it might. What do you mean it take 2 seconds? You just gonna muck it up?
Yeah, I'm not gonna get crazy with it.
Yeah. I started messing around with trying to use the airbrush to dirty things up a little bit. I didn't do a very good job. But
How's it? Is your airbrush working better for you? Thanks.
oh yeah, man. I mean, it was such a stressful, aggravating thing to try to airbrush live, but the fact that I was airbrushing live and y'all could help me tell me what I was doing wrong, turning that pressure up really made a big difference.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I guess I wasn't, having enough pressure to push enough a thick enough paint through to cover. I was
Right.
having to water it down so much to get it to push it through because I had the pressure too low.
Yeah.
So anyway, that worked out and that helped a lot. I
Well,
do have a lot of, I still have a lot of learning to do, but it I can actually begin to learn how to do it now at least because it just wasn't cooperating before.
it, it's frustrating when it doesn't go right, right?
Thank you, Digger. I'm glad you did. I've got a couple matters I'd like to discuss with you. So thank you for doing that. I checked the other day to see if you had it. It was just a couple days ago, but I appreciate you doing that. But I'm gonna do a video coming up that hopefully will bring some value to people. Hopefully people can use it. I'm gonna try to start doing some videos where people could actually learn something, because the only video I have that does consistently well, is that Kato F7 disassembly video.
Yeah.
I get a few views a week at least, maybe 4. I don't know. I haven't checked in a while, but I always get a few views on that a week.
So
And
that tells you something, right? That's what
yeah,
people want to see, right?
well, it's not what people want to see for entertainment, but it's what works
No, but I
for
mean, like,
evergreen
so, like,
type stuff that to keep going, like John Sculptamold video that keeps
so,
going and going and going and going and going.
but like a video like that, they're gonna watch from the beginning to the end.
Oh yeah, you're true.
It's like they watch my Railfan videos. They watch 2 minutes of a 5-minute video, and they're
True.
done. So, and that's fine. But you know, that retention is what you want. So you want videos to get seen totally.
Yeah.
You know?
And I bet if I were to go look, that the retention on that video is much higher
Oh no,
than
yeah, it's
a
got to be
normal one.
because they want to see. Somebody like like what I watched video on.
Exactly, Steve.
So there's a dude that has a 4-part video to put a decoder in this thing, and each
4 parts.
4 parts, and each one is 30
Yeah, he's
minutes.
milking that.
No, man, that's a lot of work.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he's
Jesus.
got 4 parts, and they're all like 25, 30 minutes long. It's a lot of work to do this thing because you got to cut the frame, you got to cut out the top of the metal frame. It's a lot of work.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
You do
So that's
what?
to put in a decoder.
Michael McCarville, what's going on, man? Great to see you.
What's up, Michael McCarville?
Good to have you here.
Did you see Wigwag? Wigwag says Jerry starts out in each show and already has twice the rolling stock and look as I have.
Well, it sounds
But that
like he
was
came
just-
up on a good sale.
Yeah, I just caught a good deal. That's all. I wouldn't have, if I would have had to pay close to full price for them, I wouldn't. I would have I wouldn't even have bought this. I wouldn't have bought this. Right?
Yeah.
I would have
Mike, you
bought
missed Jerry showing off some of his new HO stuff. You probably would have appreciated some of that. It's good to see you, Mike. How you been?
Yeah, but I was saying about your airbrush. It's frustrating when you're trying something and it doesn't work and it just aggravates you kind of.
Oh, sure.
So now you got it figured out and it can make your airbrushing experience a lot better.
Oh, yeah. Well, like I was saying, I mean, even AJ, who's 7, didn't want to fool with the airbrush because it didn't work right. It didn't work good. It was just frustrating for both of us. And she was picking up. She wouldn't even want to pick it up, and I'd always want to try. And anyway, but man, I'm so much happier messing with it now. Like I can even actually tell the difference when I use different tips and stuff because it behaves so much better. I can put on a number 1 and I can do a much more fine line than I do with a 3 or a 5. Before it was just like spitting and stuff all the time, so I really couldn't even tell. I was just hoping paint would come out.
Yeah. Yeah. You'd hope you get enough to cover what you're doing, right?
Yeah. Without just doing water.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And y'all kept telling me, well, it needs to be thinner, but y'all didn't realize I was using 10 pounds of pressure either. So
yeah, but like thinner. How much thinner? I mean, like Boomer, he'll delete.
Hey Kyle, how you doing, man?
Boomer deletes.
Hey Stormy Sky, good to see you. Thank you for all your comments on my new videos. I'm sorry I interrupt you, Jerry.
It's all right, Brian. It's all right, Brian. Boomer dilutes his, to me, it paint 50-50.
All right.
So, but, I guess you got to mess around with those airbrush paints that you have and see what you can dilute them for.
Yeah. Well, I'm really not happy with those things at all. They weren't supposed to be metallic, and they kind of have a metallic texture to them, the look, and I don't like that at all. I even searched for like a matte airbrush paint, and the only matte airbrush paint that comes up that says it's matte is the Vallejo or whatever. That's $50 for a set.
Well, yeah, but like you have to look at it like
Hey
this.
Rick, how you doing, man?
Hey Rick, you have to look at it like this though, right? You might not use a lot of it,
That's very interesting, Rick.
Every color and every pigment is different. Each needs different amount of thinner and pressure. I don't know. That's Rick's findings.
Yeah, well, he kind of could have a point. I do not know anything about that matter. I have to basically go with what he says because it kind of looks like he knows what he's talking about. He said it well with confidence.
Did you watch that video yet? The Boomer video about painting? No,
I don't remember. Probably not.
You didn't watch it.
Probably not.
You got to watch it, man, because it's really informative. Because I think it'll open up your airbrushing um, in a way that we can't communicate to you. You know
Sure. The
what I
way
mean?
a video instruction will.
Yeah.
I
And,
understand.
like you could watch 10 different guys and every one of them's going to do something different. I
Yeah.
think, watch stuff and then see what works for you and then go with that. And as far as paints, well, buy some paints and see what works for you. I mean, like I've shot like the Tamiya paints and they work really good. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
so,
I just like the fact that I mean y'all kept telling me that the posh airbrushes were like supposed to be really good, and I'm like thinking that this is a piece of junk, you know. But Rick, I was up down about 10 pounds because I didn't know any better. I was at 10 pounds of pressure. I'm up at about 20 now, and it sprays really well.
yeah,
Um, so Rick's talking about his is up like between 25 and 30.
right.
Um, and the only thing that I find is that like if I'm doing the little accessory pieces, I like the pressure to be as low as I can get it, so I'm not blowing the pieces all over the place. You
Well,
know.
you got to tape them down.
Yeah, I mean I have glue dots and stuff, but they still want to fly off.
Like if you take painter's tape, turn it upside down and stick them to the painter's tape.
Yeah,
That way they stay on the tape. Man, it's just watch videos, man.
yeah. Well, I like I said, the one breakthrough would probably help me enough to where I will be willing to. It just was always so frustrating to me. If I would have probably watched videos, though, I'd have been better off. But I never wanted to. I'm stubborn, you know.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. You don't want to take time to watch them.
well, knowing that it would save me a ton of time, which is crazy because I can sit there and know that it would save me a bunch of time to just stop and clean it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Instead
yeah,
of sitting there and trying to blow it out or whatever, and get it to start flowing better. And I
yeah,
know if I just stop and clean it, I'd save time, but I'd still sit there for 45 minutes, messing with it.
yeah. Yeah. Swigwag, I shoot the Tamiya paints, but I did not shoot the Vallejo. Yeah, I don't have any Vallejo paint, but I do have the Tamiya, and I just bought some. It's called Mission paint, airbrush paint. I got it at the train store, and I haven't messed with that yet. But Vallejo, I mean, Tamiya is really nice. I mean, to me, it's like it, it was pretty easy to shoot it. And that little bottle, you can get a lot out of that little bottle. And the thing is, like, you thin it,
What do
like
you
you
think with, Jerry?
have just either
All
um,
right, Mike, have a good one, man.
uh, what do you call it? Alcohol or
Yeah.
the thinner from Tamiya,
All right.
right?
Now, does the thinner from Tamiya have alcohol in it, or do you know?
I don't really know what's in there.
Because I
Um,
think our main man Digger said that alcohol is not good to thin it with because it makes the tip dry faster or something. Well, am I right, Digger? Or am I wrong? I don't want to misspeak on your name,
you
but I
know,
I almost want to say he said that.
he may have, but everybody has an opinion on everything, right? So I think if you try it and see, and yeah, you gotta do things yourself and see if you like it or not, right? Take everybody's suggestions, try stuff, and yeah, you can thin down to me to barely nothing. Like if you just take half of it, thin it 50-50, and you can just keep thinning it. And yeah, you're not going to get a heavy coat out of it. If you're looking to like
Cover.
just cover it in two shots, it's not going to happen. You
Yeah.
know, but it's going to give you nice layers, and I think that's when, like, especially in N scale, like, if you do too heavy of a coat,
Oh, it
you
looks
could,
awful.
you could lose detail, you know,
Lots.
lots of it, because you're just
Quick.
applying too thick of a coat. So if you do the thin coats, multiple coats, then it might take a little longer to cover it, but it's going to look better in the end.
Well, and two, you have a lot more control over your cover versus losing the detail because you're making a slower process and you're actually getting a better look at it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? You're
yeah,
not just lumping it on there and then basically you got too much on, got to pull it all off,
yeah. I
something to
mean,
that effect.
it's not like painting your house.
No, now, but do you clean your airbrush between coats or will you just turn it off, set it down, and wait a little while
It
and
just
then go
dries
back?
so fast.
How fast are you talking about? How long do you let it dry before you put another coat on?
10,
15 minutes or 5 minutes?
10 seconds, seconds. Like,
Mm. So you're not letting it dry over a period of time and then coming back over it.
it is dry, but it takes seconds to dry. It doesn't take like minutes.
Oh,
It
well,
doesn't take like, I don't know. Man, if you're like you're putting too much on, I think, if it's taking you like 5 minutes to dry.
yeah, well, I'm letting it dry that long. I don't know. Maybe it's dry a lot sooner than that. I'm not touching it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you can kind of tell when it's dry because it loses its, like, it kind of just loses its sheen a little bit.
Well, and Rick's saying 15 to 20 seconds.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Here's a pro tip from Wigwag. The
To me,
perfect mix is oh look. So they said the bottles aren't filled all the way on purpose, so it has room for you to thin it
yeah. I didn't
properly.
know that. I didn't know there was a line in there. Never looked.
That is a pro tip.
Yeah, so like find something and stick with it. Like I can buy the Tamiya little bottles of Tamiya paint for like $2.05, 25 cents, something like that.
Yeah.
And you get a lot out of it, man. You can get, if you
Is to me a four airbrush?
you can do both, but you can brush it too. I see people
Yeah.
brush
Well,
it.
I'm just curious if it
Yeah.
like if it says it's airbrush paint or is it called
No,
airbrush paint or is it just
no,
regular like
it's just Tamiya paint. It's in
uh
the little bottle. As you could do either brush it or spray it,
yeah.
but it doesn't.
Well, one of the things I kept doing, I kept searching for an airbrush paint and maybe I just need to search for, different types of paint. Um,
Yeah, but like
because I
you,
put airbrush in the title.
yeah, so like you might limit yourself, but you know, s- like I know you don't want to spend a lot on Vallejo, neither do I. I don't want to spend $7 for one of them little tubes, one of them
Yeah.
little bottles they got. So I bought the Tamiya. There's a lot of colors, uh, tons of colors. I mean, Vallejo has more colors, but you're spending more. But again, you can thin it, and your bottle might last 3 times as long.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, don't, yeah,
And so
but
y'all are using acrylics, not enamels, right?
I use acrylics. Yeah.
All right. Just making sure.
Oh. Does anybody use enamels? I don't know.
Sparky says he needs a good video for setting up the airbrush out of the box, Jerry.
That ain't from me.
Well,
They're out there.
Does Boomer have one of those?
I'm sure he does. He's got like a whole little playlist of airbrush stuff.
All right. What's the name of his channel? Is it just
Boomer's dioramas.
Boomer's dioramas, Sparky. Check that out. He
He
might
prob-
have one for you.
He's probably subscribed to him.
Okay.
He's pretty popular. He's a pretty good. He's a really great modeler.
Wigwag said Tamiya jars last him forever. Now this
Yeah.
is a Wigwag. You said you thin it 4 times.
I'll
Because
let him
I
answer.
bet it does last forever if he thins it 4 times. And Wigwag, what do you thin with? Sure, Sparky. It took me a minute to get mine out of the box too. You got a compressor?
John
That
says, "I don't. What's John looking for?"
I don't know.
Uh,
I was trying to figure that out myself.
yeah. What
He
video?
thins. He thins with IPA.
Mm, I
All
don't know.
right. Is that 91 or 99 or 50-50? Does it matter?
The higher the number, the better it is.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Well, in
it's
that
70% or 50%, but it's
well,
got
see,
50%. So it's got 50%
all right,
alcohol and 50% water.
sure. But
Okay,
Jerry, I think I figured out why I'm having to let my stuff dry longer. It's because I'm thinning with water.
because yeah, because so like
And
the
so
alcohol
alcohol is going to make it
dries
paint
super
dry
fast.
faster.
Yeah,
Sure.
super fast.
Sure. So that's why it's
Because
taking
it
mine longer to
evaporates
dry.
so fast, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Evaporates. So the higher it is, and I mean, like what
Dwight says he doesn't know anything.
you're talking 70%, 91%.
Yeah.
Get to 91%. Get the higher percentage if you have it.
Sure.
So there's less water, so it evaporates. It's going to even dry faster.
Well, I see why yours is drying faster, or I just never connected the two until then, but I thought about that. When I'm thinning with 100% water, it's going to take a little longer to dry.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot longer.
So that's you
Yeah,
know, that's where our difference in drying times is coming from.
yeah. And
And so
again, that's what I say. Like I can't, I just want to
thinner
beat
made
you over the
perfect.
head, man. You got to watch the video
Yeah.
because like you'll spend 8 minutes watching this video, 15 minutes watching the video, and you'll say, "Ah, okay, I get it.
Ah.
I get it now. All right,
Mm-hmm.
I get it." You'll
Yeah.
save yourself a lot of aggravation.
I wonder how my computer would behave if I went and tried to watch one of his videos right now.
You gotta try it. That's it.
I don't know. Let's see. Can you do a screen? How do you do a screen share? Present?
Um, you're on StreamYards. Yeah,
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that.
I think there's a share button there that you can do.
There's one that says present. I'm sure that's probably it, but I'm
Maybe.
not. I don't even have YouTube up because the computer was acting a little bit strange earlier. But it's behaved. Knock on wood, it's behaved pretty well.
Yeah, that's it. Share. You hit present and then share screen.
Yeah. So, but I would like to be able to share my screen. I just don't know. I think my computer is kind of on its last legs.
Think.
Dwight said he airbrushes his way.
And it works for him, right? So
Sure, it
whatever.
does.
I mean, like it works for Rick, right? Rick's way works for Rick. If you mess around with it long enough, you're going to come up with uh, your method of
Yeah, but that theory, Jerry, is what keeps you from watching the videos because you think you're gonna figure your way out your way all by yourself, and then I get stubborn, and then I need to be watching the video instead. But okay, Wigwag said everybody's gonna have a road trip to Sparky's to set up the airbrush, so we're all gonna drive to Canada to help him with the airbrush installation.
Wars and supply chain problems. When it comes to skyrocketing,
So the ultimate beginner airbrush tip is 6 minutes long.
For him, share your screen and show it.
Want me to show?
Yeah, you can at least show. We can show parts of it. See how it works, how it looks.
All right, hold on.
Because then you won't be using my resources, which would be cool.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. It shouldn't slow anything down because
Oh yeah, no, that way, yes. Yeah.
yeah.
All right, hold on. Share.
Ah,
Hold on. What do you see there?
I see. Hold on. Add to stream. There you go. All right. Yeah, we can see it.
So he's talking about like control. You know how to get control. Let me hide this. Like he's got a whole series of them in this playlist.
Well, like that, those little bitty lines he was doing right at the beginning, I can't quite do anything yet like that yet.
But I guess you will over time. I mean,
Well,
I don't
see,
know.
and it's good to watch like his technique even.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of airbrush you have. If you have a single or a double action.
Hey, Martin, how you doing, man? The following exercise will take your painting skill to a whole new level.
Anyway, so what I want to show you here is from left to right in this grid that I made up here is how to take one color, in this case, raw umber, and change the value of the color, okay? By keeping the same air pressure, but just staying in the box longer as I get darker, okay? And then moving differently too. And you're going to learn this very quickly if you practice this. Right? Like you'll never be able to pick up an airbrush and then just master it. You can't. You have to practice. It's like anything else, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on a little bit of paint. I'm going to lube up the tip first. I'm going to shoot a bit just to get the tip wet. Okay, I'm going to press down air and just going to squeeze. I'm just thinking in my mind, okay, I want a little bit of paint. I want the paint to come now, see? Right? That's just a fundamental that happens with everything. It happens with any motor skill or anything that you do in a tactile sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start really light here. I'm going to just get a little bit of paint going, right? And then I'm just going to move it back and forth like this. And I'm going to keep the paint, like I'm going to lock my paint and air into one position, okay? And then I'm going to come into the second box here, but this time I'm going to stay a little bit longer in the box, okay? Don't worry about the build-up on each end. We'll talk about that later. Okay, and then I'm going to come to this box, and I'm going to go a little bit longer.
See, that's why I let go all the time, because of that build-up. He just said he's going to talk about that, though.
In this box, I want to stay even
Yeah, he might talk about it in another video. So.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Back and forth. Notice how fast I'm moving back and forth, just like a pencil or a felt pen, right? Okay. Then this one here, I'm going to maybe add just a tiny bit more paint.
But he really explains it so that you can understand it, you
Don't
know?
think about it too much.
Yeah.
How much paper do you have? It's endless, right? Okay, see how it's getting darker now. On this one, I'm going to add just a little bit more paint. I'm going to just hang around for a while. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to cover it up again. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to add a little bit more paint until it's darker. See? So that's a value change right there with the same paint and the same air pressure, and the same amount of paint on the trigger, but just staying in the box longer.
And you see his alcohol up there, 99% he uses.
Oh, yep.
Paint, so
that might be hard to find here.
I think it is. But 91's all right.
Really close.
I'm used to using water.
Yeah.
I got to get some, though. Oh, look. See, that's cool. I can't get lines that fine yet.
This is just a generic airbrush with a 25-year-old needle it's the same needle. but it's clean. But I mean, it's showing a little bit of its age, and it doesn't perform like an upper end Iwata, but you know, when you get into the groove, I can do just about anything an Iwata.
So it tells you he's got 20% pigment, 20% paint, 80% IP.
So that's what you do, right, with an airbrush is you learn to shoot as little paint.
That is 1 to 5. That's crazy.
Then you can do. You can go like this. Fast,
You think it's because he's on paper?
or you can go
For what?
slow.
That's paper he's painting on.
Yeah.
Less paint. See?
You think he's got it so thin because he's on paper is what I was asking.
No. That's how he uses it. That's how he talks about it.
Another technique when you're painting a large
That is thin.
and you're staying on the surface. You want to try to avoid this.
Listen to this.
Like you stop at the upper stroke and the lower stroke, but this is what happens if you don't let off the paint on each end of the pass. Watch. See how it builds up? So in order to avoid that, you stop at the top like this, stop, back on, off, up.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That just is muscle memory.
If that's not bad for it, that's cool. I can do that. That's how I did that's how I painted big things, dump trucks and stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
If I'm going to paint a locomotive,
And that was so you didn't waste paint because as much as it was coming out.
I want to do panels on a box car. I start over here on a piece of scrap paper, and then I come in and get it nice, so I know my paint is coming out nice.
It should look like skim milk, almost translucent.
White, right?
I've heard that. I think, brother SRV John said that, and somebody else maybe it was Dwight.
Yeah, but practice, man. You got practice. That's it.
All muscle memory, my friends.
It's cool though.
Practice. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He's got practice. But he's got a whole, I mean, you can see here, you still see my screen, right?
Yeah.
This is his whole playlist here. Like, you know, airbrush basics simplified, you know, hobby paint. It's just there's a lot in there.
Gotcha. You know? And it's worth watching.
Most definitely. It's worth watching. Yeah, most definitely.
All right, everybody. We want to thank y'all for joining us today. I want to thank Jerry for joining us and coming in and chatting with me. Thank you very much for your time, Jerry. And thank you for giving us a tour of your new HO scale stuff and showing us the airbrush. We had a great conversation about airbrushing and some other things. Had a lot of real cool people in chat. We're glad y'all came out. And
thanks for having me.
Hope y'all have a great Friday, and we'll see y'all over at Cousin Vinny's in about a half hour. Y'all take care, everybody. Thank you for supporting the channel and coming out. Jerry, take it easy, man. See you later.